This report is over 200 pages long, and it goes into the root causes of probably the most extensive, widespread scandal that has ever beset Britain. It goes to every corner of the country. It's not in silos, it's everywhere. And it involves failure by the British establishment. And by the British establishment, I mean, obviously, government ministers, the civil service, local government, social services, the police, the judiciary, the NHS, and the media, who is supposed to be the guardian for the British people of scandals like this, but they've singularly failed to do that. The report goes into the reasons how it's happened. It goes into the reasons why it's happened, and that is all the reasons, and we analyse everything. I'm very grateful to all of the experts who appeared, all of the survivors who were brave enough to appear, all of my fellow MPs who came, and most of all to Graham Smith, who is the barrister who has produced this report with help from members of the inquiry team as well. I'm immensely grateful to all of them. It's been a very harrowing experience. Some of the testimonies we heard were beyond believable. And it is an evil which needs to be dealt with, and dealt with now. I want to let people know that this is not the end of it. We will be pursuing those people who have failed us. There will be private prosecutions. To put things into context, this report, which was funded by 20,000 concerned citizens who gave as much as they could afford, it raised £600,000. The J inquiry alone cost the taxpayer £186 million. We still have funds left to help us to pursue private prosecutions and to start the process of prosecuting those people who have failed us. We're also intent on naming those people in Parliament, where we're not going to prejudice a legal case, so that everybody knows those people who are responsible, who should have dealt with this, but failed to deal with it. So it's been a long, hard, arduous 16 months, and I want to thank everybody. And I hope that every member of the British public has the time to read this. It's not straightforward. It will take time, but it needs to be understood, and it needs to be dealt with, and dealt with now. Not through a statutory inquiry which has been forced by our inquiry, a statutory inquiry which, by the way, has had the terms of reference watered down and will, like all government failures, be kicked down the road. And by the time hands are held up and people admit there's a problem, the people who made the decisions, the bad decisions, which is common in government, as we've seen with the post office, as we've seen with infected blood and countless other scandals that have had to be cleaned up, that there will be no retribution, no holding to account. And when there's no holding to account, these things continue to happen. So please read it, and please understand how this has happened. We can never let it happen again. It is pure, driven, unfettered evil.